everyone, Jesse Pump. Oh, hello, Helen. Hi, everyone, Jesse Pump. Love and relationship artist. Special bonus show tonight. Yeah, my man's work schedule changed, so he says, Jesse Pump, listen, why don't you give the mermaids an extra show? Give them some more value. I said, yes, Chrissy. Oh, leave a like if you've met my man, Chrissy Salem. Well, we share a profile everywhere except YouTube, where I have my own channel, and it's just past the 1 year mark. So girls that have been with me this long, thank you so much. It always makes me so happy. Because it wasn't easy. The road to my own channel wasn't easy. Girl, do you have goals? Do you have dreams? Oh, the road isn't always easy. So I go to Chrissy. I says, Chrissy, I want my own YouTube channel. He says, Jesse Pump, let me think about it. Well, he comes back and he says, listen, if you go live on TikTok for 3 years, you can have your own YouTube channel. I said, 3 years? He says, once a week, every week. So I did it. Oh, girl, it was a rough journey, but I did it. He said, whatever it is you want, girl, we can go ahead and get it. And that's what this is about, getting what we want, because we've looked around our lives. Isn't that right, Project? We've looked around our lives and things could be better. We would prefer things maybe to be a little bit different. Like, girl, wouldn't you prefer a bigger bank account? Oh, that always feels good. But we don't get what we want. See, so girl, listen, this is all about karma, yeah. So if you've been alone a long time, I was there, married once, divorced once, and I was alone about 7 years before I met my man now. But those 7 years were hard, girl. And some of you girls have been alone longer than 7 years. Girls in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And the dating apps are horrible. Girl, have you don't say anything, but have you used a dating app? They're horrible. These aren't the top quality men you're looking for. It's just not. So listen, girl, we're going to do something different. If you've looked around your life and you said, Jesse, but I prefer things to be better. Well, let's do it. So we're going to plant something called the Lifetime Garden. So you've had a lot of me time. Oh, Venmo's on. Hey, Venmo, good to see you. And Jean is on. Jean, good to have you. Oh, and Candy's on. Hi, Candy. Oh, and someone's just having a big smile. Isn't that cute? Well, listen, I'm Jesse Pump, love and relationship artist. This is content for girls. So we get some boys in here want to take a little peep. Well, listen, boys, it's not a Porky's movie, okay? So please behave. Helen, Candy, keep an eye, make sure the boys behave. And girls, if we get some weenies here, if we get some people being negative, don't be surprised. So we're talking about, girl, you're alone. You've been alone for a long time. And you don't want to be alone. You've had enough of the me time. Well, girl, I teach that alone time is sacred time. We start to misuse it. We get lazy with it. Yeah, we binge watch. We start, you take a program and start from season 1, episode 1, it's Friday, you're excited. It's a great week. You got your to-do list, and Saturday you get that to-do list done, and Sunday you find that you feel so alone. So girl, I understand. So this is about your use, your personal use of your me time. Oh, thank you, Candy. Thank you, Candy, for stopping by. And we're talking about you've looked around your life and you prefer for things to be different. Okay. So you've taken your me time, the me time you've had up until this moment. Have you used it wisely? You've spoken about, Jesse, about a journey, about a self-discovery journey. I'm celibate by choice. Until the right one comes along, and that's out the window. So we pay lip service, girl. I did. Pay lip service to these ideas, to these really great ways of turning our lives around. We pay lip service. And That's got to stop today, girl. Because whatever you've been doing up until today has given you the result you're looking at. Look around your life. So talking about karma, we attract what we are. Now what we want is we can blame it on the shortage of quality men. We can blame things on, we're good at blaming, but listen, bottom line is, how is my karma? How is your karma? Your aura, your energy. Girls, we all have it. So listen, even when you put on your makeup's just right and the clothes are just right, if your aura's just not right, it doesn't matter. You're not going to attract what you want. So no shame, no blame. We fix it, we move on, girl. When does the donkey come in? It's always funny when broke boys have a big opinion. So listen, we're going to do something for the boys, girls. Leave a like if you agree, boys. The trouble with boys today, it's two things. You want a hot girl like me? You want a hot girl like one of the mermaids? Or maybe you just like a girl at work or a girl in your building. Here's the problem. You got to get a bigger paycheck and a flatter stomach. Bigger paycheck, flatter stomach. That's just to open the door a little bit. Then we got to talk about your game. And any boy talking about a donkey on here has no good game. So girls, we're talking about planting a lifetime garden. So what that means, so we're going to talk about financial stuff first. I'll make it fun, okay? So your finances. Now, according to Google, 80% of all consumer debt in the United States is held by women. So that's 80% of you watching. You've racked up the credit cards, there's debt, there's stress. Okay. So the question to you is, how is it you think you don't know anything about money? That's okay. I didn't know anything about money. Listen, girl, if you're like me, I can remember I know how to earn it, and I know how to spend it. And that was about it. And my man managed all my money, and I didn't have any. That was my first marriage. We'll talk about that a little bit more to illustrate points. So if you looked at your finances, you're not happy with the income, you're not happy with what it takes to maintain yourself, there's just not enough money to pay all the bills, there's debt. And there's no end to it. But is there an end to it, girl? So my question to you is, what is it you think about money? There's the problem. What you think about it? Like some of you say, money's the root of all evil. Money isn't everything. Personal finances kind of are everything, right, girl? You gotta eat, you gotta live. You have a car payment. So to get through all, now that's a lot of stress, girl, agree, it's a lot of stress. So we need to think something different about money. So using the principle of karma, girl, and manifesting, okay, listen. Now, I'm not into astrology, I'm sorry, I'm a Libra if you gotta know, but I don't subscribe to that. I subscribe to karma because karma is for real. Like, for example, there's a boy that came on here earlier and says, when does the donkey come on? Girls, as sad as this sounds, that boy's gonna be alone tonight, having date night with his device, thinking about me. That's horrible. So this is content for grown-up girls, and you have come across, the one-of-a-kind sleepover party for grown-up girls. We talk about girl stuff because there's so much bad information going out, keeping you perpetually single, perpetually unhappy. And that's got to stop. So leave a like if you want it to stop. Leave a like if you're thinking to yourself, I would like to be happy every day. But you can't when the money's got problems. Okay, so listen. Using our karma. So whatever it is you're thinking about money, there's something wrong there. Take a look at what you believe about money. That's what's messing you up. And so money, we're going to talk about seeds, packets in a garden. So listen, I want you to picture like a packet of seeds. And on this packet of seeds, I want you to write down Your money goals, yeah. So what's the annual income you want? That's the bottom line. How much per year? We'll call them seeds. Set that aside. That's our first packet of seeds money. Because, girl, you might want to start a business. You might have debt to get rid of. And, today's men aren't that stupid. They check if you've got debt. They don't want to pay it. So, girl, it's on us to get it done. So, number 2. So, girl, take a breath. We'll stop talking about financial stuff. And let's talk about health. Fitness, being fit. Girl, are you fit? Oh, someone say it, blah, blah, blah. Look, listen to the little bank account talk. Oh, it's so cute. Go work some overtime. So we're talking about planting a garden. Our second seed is, girl, are you fit? Now listen, according to the Google studies, oh, thank you so much for that. According to the Google studies, listen, 71% of all American women are overweight or obese. That means what? 71% of you watching are overweight, and you're not happy about it. Hi, Purr. Good to see a mermaid. And we're talking about being fit, girl. So 71% of you are overweight or obese, and you're not happy about it. Just like there's a problem in what you believe in about money, there's some kind of problem in what you believe in about fitness. Maybe you think deep down you'll never lose the weight. You'll never look the way you want to look. Girl, some of you have this. You just believe with everything that you are that this will never change. Jesse, I hate my hips. I don't like my thighs. So, girl, are you struggling with being overweight or obese? Are you tired of it? I'm going to give you 2 tips. And I gave this tip a couple of weeks ago, and some of you girls really liked it. So I'm going to give it again. Is listen, girl, in your kitchen, girl, you've got plates. Listen, the average plate is 11 inches or bigger. Your plates are too big. You're serving yourself too much. So, girl, switch to 9-inch plates. Smaller plate, smaller portion. Yeah, and it takes between 5 and 7 days. And you look at that plate like, oh, this is so good. So check your plates. You want to lose weight quick? Check those plates. Now, I'm not saying there's a conspiracy to keep us eating more, but girl, you just got to be smarter. Have you been to a restaurant lately? Look at this. It's not a plate. It's a platter. And it keeps us in a place we don't want to be. So, girl, that's on you. That's easy to do. Check your plates. Start using smaller plates. And number 2, you're going to love this tip, girl. You're going to say, Jesse Pup, I love that tip. Hey, Amazon, good to see you. And Jamazon, good to see you. Is we as girls, listen, we as girls eat. We eat the same 6 to 10 things every week. Every week, girl, we eat the same 6 to 10 things. So a great example is a rotisserie chicken from your favorite grocer. Girl, is it 1 a week, 2 a week? 1 every 2 weeks, once a month. It's just always there, see? So just like that's a good choice. So just like we've got good choices in there, we've got some choices that are not helping us. And girl, only you know what they are. So replace one of the poor choices with something of equal or more enjoyment. Girl, there are food replacements for everything. But you got to make the effort. See? So smaller plate and change out the food that's you're eating, because it's not about the newest fat burner at Walmart. It's not about the clay soil diet or the 7-day detox. No. It's about a commitment to being fit. So, girl, are you committed to being fit? Whatever fit means for you. Okay, we've all got our own idea. But number 1 is being at the right weight. So if that's something you struggle with, I gave you 2 great tips. You can implement them today. I mean, girl, you go to Ross tomorrow, TJ Maxx, check the plates. You might find something great, smaller plate. So something that we do together because we get weenies on your girl. We know what weenies are. Brock knows what weenies are. Those are people who are just negative and ick. Girl, have you met people that are just negative and ick? I know I have. So, Brock, if I could have some help, Brock. So, Brock, I sent you a pink gavel. It's a big old gavel. Girl, you know what a gavel is? It's a cute little hammer. And Brock is going to strike the table with the gavel. It'll sound like this. And then I'll count to 3. We're going to say, hi, Emily. Emily, good to see you. We're going to say, no weenies allowed. No weenies allowed. All right, Brock. 1, 2, 3. No weenies allowed. No weenies allowed. Being a weenie, no weenies allowed. Girls, only quality weenies from now on. I'll leave a like for Mr. Weenie, the only live show with a Mr. Weenie. Because, girl, I was talking to Mermaid Amber. Have you met Mermaid Amber? And I was talking to Mermaid Purr and Mermaid Helen. And Amber says to us, Jesse Pump, we're tired of all these Frankfurters. We want Nathan's all beef kosher 100%. Because, girls, poor quality weenies affect the delicate pH balance of our lives, our flora, our fauna. So, girl, if you have poor quality weenies in your life, negative people, girl, you got to distance yourself. It's affecting you. Oh, someone's having some kind of personal realization. Do you want us to wait? You want to catch your breath? She'll be thinking about getting a bigger bank account, yeah. Because listen, the guys that are watching, oh, thank you, Purr. For the men that are watching, listen, any girl you're going to meet's making as much as you are per year or more. So listen, so that's not enough, okay? So I'm telling you, bigger paycheck, flatter stomach. Because you know what, boys? Most boys won't do that. They won't get the bigger paycheck and the flatter stomach, so you're ahead of the game. Oh, is that Mary? Good to have you. Oh, and then I'm a fancy one? Well, you're just fancy yourself. Oh, that's a Reba McEntire song. Leave a like if you like that Reba song. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. I remember that one. Oh, leave a like if you like Reba. So is Island Jenny on and Emily. Emily, good to see you. Good to have you, Emily. Yeah, Emily, you jumped on just as we were chasing away some ugly ick people. And we were talking about being fit. So let me tell you a cute story because the biggest problem, so you say, okay, Jesse Pump, I'm going to change my plates. That's easy. Jesse Pump, I'm going to replace, oh, like I like, for example, like ice cream sandwiches. Let's just use that for an example. What is your go-to? What's the worst thing on your 6 to 10? Well, mine is ice cream sandwiches. Oh, they're so good. And there's so many different kinds. I saw a Little Debbie one. But listen, there's another brand called Skinny Cow. And I replaced it with Skinny Cow, so I still get my ice cream sandwich, and it's not a problem. So talking about replacing things, let me tell you a little story. This is cravings. Way cravings, okay? So Emily, listen, Chrissy and I, have you met my man Chrissy? Well, we share a profile everywhere. And, well, that's him. Except YouTube, okay, on my own channel. So listen, we're at the stoplight. I'm going to teach you something about craving control right now. You're going to win in the break room. Next time in the break room, you walk into donuts and cake. You won't lose that battle. So listen, we're at the stoplight, and there's a McDonald's on the right-hand side, and I had such a craving. Girl, leave a life for those cravings. Oh, for a small fry. and a little cup of ketchup so I can dip the fries all hot, crispy, and salty. Oh, girl, I'm salivating. Better stop talking about fries. Anyways, I wanted one. But I'm not driving. My man's driving. So I said, Chrissy. He says, yes, Jesse. There's a McDonald's right there. Can we get a small fry? Oh, I should have known better. I'm thinking to myself, why is he taking so long to answer? Just turn right at the light. Get your girl a small fry. He says, Jesse Pump, fries go to the thighs, and I like your thighs. So, girl, I gave up on the small fry because my man likes my thighs. Here's the lesson about craving control that he taught me. He said, Jesse Pump, raise your right hand whenever possible, because it demonstrates action. And say I and say your name. So I said, I, Jesse Pump, recommit to my fitness. I recommit to my fitness. See, girls, not your co-workers' fitness or your family members or your best friends. It's your fitness. And when you're in a craving situation, recommit. It's not the first time. So Jesse talked me down. I'm at the drive-thru and I want something. I want a 99-cent hamburger. I said, girl, recommit to your fitness. It's not worth it. So see, girl, craving control. Now I know if you're at work, you can't walk around with your right hand up. I want you to think that. Because saying the word I, very powerful. Saying your name after it, girl, that's super powerful. And then making that statement, that declaration, I. So for example, Per. Listen, everyone, Per, Emily. I, Emily, recommit to my fitness. If I'm alone, right? Now, if there's people around, watch this. See, I said it. I recommit to my fitness. But Jesse, what if they keep offering it? Right? Want a donut? Want a cake? Say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Because, girl, it's not worth it. And then you wonder why you got a migraine at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're hungry. So craving control works every time. So I never got my small fry cup of ketchup, but I got the thighs to show for it. So listen, girl, how much weight you gotta lose? What do you have to recommit to? Girl, it's a quiz. What do you recommit to? My fitness. Now you see, when you say my fitness, that's different for each of us. It's not a blanket answer. So if you have to lose weight, how much? Like, are you a size 20? You want to be a size 4? That's a great goal. So I'm going to give you a tip to keep you motivated about losing weight. And make sure no one's listening. Okay, listen, here's the tip. Oh boy, it saved me so many times from making poor choices in what I eat. Is listen, I went to the resale shop. Girl, leave a like if you like a resale shop. And so at the time, I'm not going to say what size I was, but I wanted to be a size 4'5". So I found myself a cute little cocktail dress in a size 4'5" for $5, and I bought it. And what I did was I hung it up in my bedroom to remind me that today I'm not a size 4'5", but I will be. I'm on my way. So it was a visual reminder. So girl, here's the tip. Visual reminder. Listen, you're going to be at the resale shop, I'm 99% sure, tomorrow. Find that one thing to represent. You don't necessarily have to put it on. It's to represent. It works a lot better. It's like if you could do a picture on your phone, shout out to you. But listen, girl, when you can see it, walk up to it and touch it. Look at the size tag. It beats a picture on your phone every time. It's about staying motivated. So our second packet of seeds is called fitness. And we'll set that aside. So we've got 2 packets, finances and fitness. Now, girl, the next thing, and we spoke about it at the beginning of the show, is we attract what we are. There's no argument about that. We do. So if you've looked around your life and you prefer for things to be a little bit different, like we prefer a bigger bank account, we prefer Well, I'm good in this area, but a good waistline, right? A tight tummy, oh girl, even like if you got a flat tummy. Makes me feel silly. Chrissy's like, Jesse, Pump, let's see that flat tummy. So I go, look. And I put it back down. But anyways, listen, girls. Aura, energy, karma. Aura, energy, karma. It's all the same thing. We're going to take astrology out of it. You can add that later. We have our different beliefs. But we all agree that karma is for real. That each individual person on this planet has an energy. It's us. So if you haven't attracted what you want, girl, right? What is it about you? What is it about you? Some of the obvious things, are you a gossip? Are you nosy? Those are all bad karma things. Are argumentative, easily offended? These are all these are all low frequency, bad karma things to practice. So you're not going to solve this problem overnight. So let's say you're argumentative. You're just always spoiling for a fight. You're always right. Where's that gotten you? Absolutely nowhere. So we got to do something different. So what is it about you? Because you've suspected. We're not that dumb. We suspect when there's something wrong with us. Do you lie? Been caught in a lie, maybe? It's different for all of us. It's a combination of things. But there is something in your aura that needs your attention. That's all. And once you put attention to it, start working on it, fixing it, girl, that door closes. That bad energy karma, gone. And a new door opens. So girl, low frequency karma, energy, aura behaviors would include gossiping, right? Nosy body, busy body, not doing nothing, lazy, stubborn. There's a whole list. All of us could check off quite a few of those. I know I could. And they make our karma stink. It makes your energy stink. So even though the makeup's right, you even went to the spa to get the hair done, everything's perfect. The clothes are perfect. But you've been alone for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Girl, check your aura. That just, it indicates one thing, that you have not taken your me journey seriously. Well, girl, so what? Stop. No shame, no blame. Start now. Now is when I start, Jesse. Tomorrow. It doesn't have to be like yesterday. So something very important, girl, is you're going to this lifetime garden. So our third packet of seeds is called my aura, my energy, my karma. Pick your name. And the 3 packets. Finances, fitness, our energy. Whew, girl, take a break. That was a lot of work. I know I'm going to take a break. Oh, leave a like if you like to take a break with Jesse Pump. And we're talking about, we've got some critics. Some critics sitting alone tonight. It's okay. I was alone too. I'm not alone anymore. And we're talking about planting a lifetime garden. And the 3 seed packets we have that we're planting are finances, fitness, and our energy. Okay? So if you need some more help with your karma, girl, if you need some thought starters, character defects, annoying habits, pick one. We got to fix it. To get your money up, to get those experiences happening, maybe you want to travel. We got to plant the seeds. Okay, so here we are. Thank you so much for being with Jesse Pump, Love and Relationship Artist. If you're just jumping on, we're talking about planting a lifetime garden. Because so many girls have been alone for so long, nothing's changing. Mr. Right's not going to appear. Just someone to do life with every day is not showing up. It's back to me and the dog or me and the cat. And girl, you're tired of it. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. It'd be nice to have someone else make dinner. Oh, it'd be nice to get a foot massage. But that's why we're here. Because you're going to turn things around. You already have. So if you've been with me this long, you've turned things around. Shout out to you. One important thing to practice if I never see you again. Because life is funny like that. Listen, girls. Do you know what this is? Girls, do you know what this is? It's a journal, my diary. Dear Diary journal. It could be a spiral notebook. Listen, girl. Did you have one when you were little? My dear diary, the little lock and the little key. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But starting today, girl, listen. You got to get one. Nothing to talk about, nothing to argue about. Save your opinion. You need a journal. You don't journal. You don't do Dear Diary, where you write down your goals and your dreams. Just to get focused on yourself, to get the most from your me journey. Girl, you listened to something on YouTube last Monday. You think that's enough? You think that's enough? Journal, spiral, Dear Diary. Very important for us to focus on ourselves, to maximize our me journey. Girl, the me journey is not supposed to be forever. We're alone for a season to learn. So the first exercise, what's the first rule about any journal? Skip the first 2 to 3 pages because they get ratty. And this is my special pen. I got this from my man Chrissy on our first Valentine. And I use it for my journal. So the first exercise we do, because we got to get you centered on you. You're distracted by a lot of different things. And this exercise centers you back on you. So if you could write, if you could remember, it's so easy. I am, and write your name. So I am Jesse Pump. I am Jesse Pump. And I will write that for a full page. Sometimes I've got a page and a half till I feel centered. See, focused on me. Because, girl, that's when you start winning. When it's a real journey. Not lip service, okay? Drop the lip service. Oh, listen to this. Oh, there's an opinion. Girls, isn't it funny how boys with little paychecks have big opinions? Oh, Gar's saying, hi, good to see you. Awesome to have you. And Sue is on, good to have you. So this Jesse Pump Hell on Heels Girls Club. Did you catch that Girls Club, boys? It's not a Porky's movie. The Hell on Heels Girls Club. And if you subscribe and you follow, then you're one of the girls. You're a mermaid. And listen, I put the hell in your heels. And if you don't have heels, I'll put it in your flip-flops, your Skechers, or your slippers. Because, girl, it's a fact. The dating market, your zip code, it's not exhausted. You've just been looking at the wrong guys, that's all. So if you're looking, earlier I alluded to dating apps being, they are. You're not getting the best of the bunch. So, girl, this is where. Hey, girl, leave a like if you like crime dramas. And what girl doesn't have hours and hours logged into crime dramas? Listen, my weakness was Blue Bloods every day. That Tom Selleck with that mustache. I made a short about it last week. We all have our favorites. I always feel funny when I think about Tom Selleck and that mustache. I did it again. So, the point is this. There is one common thread that runs through every crime drama, no matter what it is. Discovery. Oh, discovery, girl. It's time to be a sleuth. Leave a like if you know who Nancy Drew is. Girl, it's time to be a sleuth. There are wealthy men. The kind of man you want is in your zip code. The thing is, your karma's off and you're not on his radar. See? So what we're doing tonight, we're going to plant these 3 seeds into our garden. So if you have your journal, you wrote down your 3 seed packets. And when I talk about our garden, what's the soil? You say, well, Jesse Pup, I got my seeds. Where's the soil? Well, listen, girl, the soil works two ways. The soil's your journal, and the soil's your, here's a big word, subconscious mind. See, girl, when we're awake, our conscious mind's working. When we go to sleep, our subconscious mind's working. So all day long, we thought about the seeds we planted. And so before you fall asleep, right on your pillow, I want you to think about you, visualize yourself planting these seeds in a garden. Just you doing it. And I want you to wear your most favorite dress. Yeah, we don't get no dirt under our fingernails. It's not that kind of a garden. But I want you to dress up nice in your imagination. Go out to that garden, make a little hole in the soil, and drop the seeds in. Okay, cover and pat it. Go to sleep. Now listen, while you're sleeping, seeds take time to sprout. So you don't want to dig them up in the morning, just let them be. Okay, so listen. Now they need some sunshine, some water, some air. Am I right? Girl, we all know that. Every time you write in your journal, that's the sunshine for your garden. Girl, if you have a favorite song that motivates you, that's sunshine for your garden. Do you see how important the Bee Journey is? So if you've been doing it wrong or you're not getting the results you want, listen up, because you get it with Jesse Pump. So fresh content every day at 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. every day. So have we spoken? Oh, Jackie's on. Jackie, good to see you. Jackie, I love the hair. Yeah. So we've been talking about planting a garden before we go to sleep. Because the bottom line, girls, am I right? I know my worth. Have you said that? Have you heard that? I know what I deserve. I know my worth. So and so should accept me for who I am. Well, those are all just, pretty big. That's big talk for someone who's been alone 10 years. See, drop it. No, we don't lower our standards or our requirements. No, we look at them through a different lens, the lens of us. Am I the person, girl? Ask yourself right now, am I the person that's going to attract whatever it is you want? Because if it hasn't happened, it may not until you work on yourself. So as I mentioned, fresh content every day at 4 a.m., 4 p.m. And the regular live show is every Sunday religiously at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's every Sunday. So we're going to go deep on this once again on Sunday. But it's a special bonus show today. Because, girl, you got that Friday feeling? It's been a long week. You got your to-do list ready. You're going to get it done tomorrow. And then Sunday afternoon, you're going to feel alone, a horrible loneliness. Because I've been there. We're doing something different. The Bee Journey is an exciting journey. But you got to be serious about it. So, girl, your homework is get smaller plates tomorrow, even if you could just buy one for yourself. 9 inches or smaller. We're going to look at the resale shop for, I got my journal at a resale shop. Or you can buy a brand new one. And then we're going to look at what we eat. And we're going to switch out some bad things with some good choices. So everyone, I'm Jesse Pup. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Carl's out. Carl, is that you, Carl? Get out. Chrissy says you're really cool. And Jackie, so YouTube, I love you, but I will see you Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So TikTok.